Did you know, according to an FDA study from 2022, that 1 in 5 Americans ages 18 to 29 use vape products? Or that 14.1% of high school students and 3.3% of middle school students reported current e-cigarette use, equating to 1 in 4 of these students using e-cigarettes daily. This has caused teenage e-cigarette consumption to increase by 1,800% over the last year, making it a rapidly growing concern in Generation Z. Vaping is an epidemic taking over all age groups. However, it is most predominant in Gen Z. Why are these statistics harmful? First, let's start with how vapes work and what they contain. E-cigarettes work by heating a liquid contained in the device to create an aerosol meant for you to breathe into your lungs. However, while the intended purpose is to inhale the mist, it doesn't necessarily mean you should. While it's well known that the liquid from a vape contains many harmful ingredients, it's important to acknowledge just what they are. Vapes contain nicotine, different carcinogens such as acetaldehyde, used as an intermediate to manufacture plastics and some fuel compounds, and formaldehyde, used in the production of fertilizer paper and some resins. Diacetyl, a substance found in common foods that becomes dangerous when inhaled, and diethylene glycol, which is found in brake fluid and antifreeze. In addition to this, heavy and toxic metals such as nickel, tin, lead, and cadmium have been found in e-cigarette vapor. This is just to name some of the materials that have been found in vapes. Because the FDA has not reviewed or issued standards on any e-cigarette ingredients, compositions of e-cigarette liquids can vary. As you can see, vapes are filled with a lot of substances. What does this concoction do to your body? Well, this is the scariest part of it all. Vaping hasn't been around long enough to even know all the potential long-term effects it could have on our bodies. The significant abuse that has been observed is, in a way, all new territory. What has been discovered, though, is alarming. We'll start with the one well-studied substance, nicotine. It's commonly known that nicotine is extremely addictive, making the effects it has, especially on developing brains, even more substantial for Gen Z. It's been discovered to cause mood disorders, permanently lower impulse control, and harm parts of the brain in charge of attention and learning. Looking at nicotine intake, 5 cigarettes are about 20 milligrams of nicotine, where the average vape pod contains 50 milligrams of nicotine. This means that finishing one pod is roughly equal to smoking a pack of cigarettes. On top of this, the other substances have been linked to many side effects. These include, but are not limited to, asthma or the worsening of pre-existing asthma, high blood pressure, narrowing of arteries, as well as popcorn lung, which causes inflammation in the airways in your lungs. This constant inflammation then leads to permanent scarring and damage. Another side effect is a condition termed e-cigarette or vaping use associated lung injury, or EVALI, which is serious and fatal. So, is it still cool to vape? While trends come and go in our generation, something as addictive and consequential as this one shouldn't be glamorized. Keeping in mind that to vape or not to vape is ultimately a personal decision, it is one worthy of knowing the facts first. Be part of ending the Gen Z epidemic.